it's Lindsay, and I have a fun and hopefully quick video for you today. I just got some of the new products from Illustrated Faith and Dayspring in the mail this week, and I'm also heading to our fall women's retreat this weekend, so I thought it'd be fun to show you how I'm packing for my retreat this weekend using some of the new items from Illustrated Faith and Dayspring. So these bags were sent to me by Dayspring for review. I am an affiliate, so just heads up, but obviously I'm using it. I've been carrying this bag all week back and forth to Bible study and already putting it to its uses. So I really love it, and I'm excited to use those products here in the future. So this is the new organization bag from the line, and if you'll remember, there was another one. Hold on one second. So this is the one from before with this really fun Illustrated Faith coloring pattern. You have, he has made everything beautiful in its time. This one did come with a little tag. The new one does not come with this, but essentially it's the exact same bag, just different pattern, and it is gorgeous. It is amazing. So let me go ahead and just turn this upside down. You can see it does have little feet on the bottom, so it will stand up, which I really appreciate. It says make beautiful things. And then I have mine all packed full of everything that I will be taking to my retreat this weekend. Now, the retreat is not a Bible journaling retreat, it's just a regular women's retreat, but I like to do some Bible journaling in my quiet time, and so these are the things that I'm choosing to take. And so one nice thing about this bag here is it has zippers on either side, and so this will actually unzip and lay flat, and I think that's going to be the easiest way to show you what all I have in here. Now, I could definitely cram a lot more than what I have in here, but this is just what I'm going to take. So let's kind of work to the side here. So this bag does come with two clear zipper pouches. This one here, I just have a pair of scissors, a water brush, a couple Illustrated Faith pens, and a pencil. The nice thing about these cases is they are a clear plastic, so one, you can see what's in the bag, but also wipe out the bag if you get a mess in there like I usually do, especially having my brushes in here in case something explodes or whatever happens. These are really easy to clean out, and the zipper even has detail from the pattern on the bag. Really cute. Okay, and so in the larger bag, I'm going to be working on the newest Illustrated Faith devotional, and so I've pulled products that match with that devotional, and I'll show you that devotional here in a second. But so I just pulled out some Illustrated Faith acrylic paints, a card for scraping. I ran out of my white acrylic, so I just have a white craft paint in here. And then I've also pulled out a few Faber-Castell brush markers, the big ones and the small ones, to take and match the kit. So that's in there. Again, if any of these paints explode, no worries, I can just wipe out this bag. I also put together a little baggie of mini woodblock alpha stamps, and these are a brand new set, but I've used others in the past, and so this is really nice for just quickly stamping out some kind of title or journaling in my journaling Bible. So I definitely wanted to make sure I have those, and they're just in a little regular snack Ziploc baggie, nothing fancy. I really go for more functionality than prettiness when I'm packing things. That's just kind of how I work. I of course have my Bible journaling Bible that I'm currently working in. I don't know that this cover is available any longer, but I'll link a similar one down below for you. Again, all the products that I'm using today will be linked in the description box down below the video, so be sure to check that out, as well as affiliate links to where you can pick up the bags. Here is one of the other bags, and so this is the kangaroo pouch, and I have mine actually slid over my iPad. So I'm taking my iPad. I have to teach this weekend at retreat, and so I'm going to use this as my Bible when I'm teaching, just because I can flip through scripture super quickly on here and take notes and that kind of thing. So I am bringing this, but this kangaroo pouch, I think most people use these attached to their journaling Bibles because it does have this fun elastic band here, but I'm going to use it on here so I can stick a little notebook, some pens, and then that way I can take notes, and everything is right here when I grab it to go to a workshop during the day on my retreat. I've got that together, especially for me for going to church. I usually use my Bible app on my iPad, and so this gives me a way that I can carry supplies in a pouch that I can write or take notes with on a piece of paper, and then use the Bible on my iPad. So I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of use out of the kangaroo pouch. But inside the pouch, I may end up kind of rearranging where I have everything, but I just kind of try to get it in the bag for now. So I just have a regular pen to take notes with, a white gel pen, my Tombow Feud calligraphy pen, a white eraser, and so these could probably fit into those clear bags as well, some of these other items, but everything's going to be together, so it'll work. I have some Alpha stickers. These are the Tim Holtz ones, and then these are some that I made from the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop, and then I also have the Just My Type stamp set from Sunshine Stamp Co. This is one of my favorites, and so that way I have a couple different options for lettering, but I'm not wanting to bring my entire craft room. That's just not feasible for what I'm doing this weekend. If I was going to a Bible journaling retreat, that might be needed, but since I'm just going to be journaling on my own time, I don't need a whole lot of products. So there is that all stuck together. All right, I also have in here my craft mat, and so I actually took one of the craft mats and cut it in half, and that way I can cover underneath the page that I'm working on, just like this with one half, and then I can also cover the opposite page if I'm wanting to cover it up. And then I have a paint palette or just a palette to work off of, and it's also going to protect my area. I'm not quite sure, you know, what it's going to look like for the space that I have to journal in, and so I just want to make sure that that area is protected in case it's, you know, a table that shouldn't get paint on it or something like that. And so then I just roll them together, and then it just slides right into this bag. All right, and then this bag does also include some little mesh pouches, and then a pouch here that has a snap closure. So in this larger pouch, I just have my Illustrated Faith watercolors. I may go ahead and add some of my Prima watercolors. I may take this out and adhere a whole nother row of watercolors in here, just so I have some more colors. So there is that. That's a great one to travel. I love my Kuretake Gonzai Tombow watercolors, these ones, but it's a pretty big palette, and so this is nice and compact, and I know that I can mix colors that'll match the kit that I'm working on. I have that. I also went ahead and included my Illustrated Faith black ink pad. I usually like the VersaFine for stamping, but since most of my stamping will probably be after my watercoloring, I think it'll be safe just to use this one, so I'm going to take that. And then I also have a small acrylic block in there, so that's one side. Like I said, I could have shown you just how much you could jam cram into this, but I'm really just showing you realistically what I would take for a weekend away. So I have the washi tape that comes from this month's Illustrated Faith kit. This one here is from an older Illustrated Faith kit. I'm sadly, like you could see, I'm actually using it up. This is from one of the kits last year, and I just love it, and I'm going to be sad when it's gone. And then I also have just some gift cards where I've wrapped some washi samples on there, just gives you a little idea if you want to take a large variety of washi. That's one way to do it. And then I also am going to bring my Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue. I'm going to do that instead of my adhesive tape runner, only because I've lost the cap to my adhesive tape runner, and so it'll be sticking to everything. And then this way I know I only have to bring one adhesive, and I can adhere whatever types of pieces I want. This is a really good strong glue. This one has a wide end, kind of like a glue stick, and then it has a fine tip, so you can use either side. So that is a really, really great glue, and it's super, super sticky. So that is it for the inside. And then in one of these pouches, I have some of the word fetty from the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop that I've cut down. This is printed on white label paper, and then I've scored it with my X-Acto knife to make it into little stickers. So I have those all cut down in there. And then on this side, I have the kit for this month. This is the #WordNerd kit. This is the kit that I'm actively working in. When looking at this kit, there's definitely more than just 4 one-week entries, and so I'm going to be working on some of those extra entries this weekend. I also went ahead and stuck in some more alphas in case I want to journal something other than the kit. I wanted to give myself a few different colored products that I could use other than just the pinks and peaches and things like that. So, and these are pretty small. So these, I have a video, I'll link it here in the top right hand corner, showing how I made these from the Print and Pray shop. I also have some Illustrated Faith word fetty, and then just some plain homespun white alpha stickers. I chose to bring the white because I could color these with my watercolors and turn them into whatever color I want to match whatever page I'm going to do, if I'm going to do something other than working with this kit. So that is everything in this bag. I'm super excited to use it this weekend. I've been using it for Bible study just by sticking in my Bible and my Bible study book in here and some pens. I even stuck my wallet in here and just left my purse at home and have been taking this around. So I've been getting a lot of use out of this. One of the other products that are out this week is this here, and this is a little bookmark ribbon set, and I'm going to show you something. So it's got this wood veneer piece and then these ribbons with wood veneer pieces at the bottom. It gives you some suggested verses so that you can mark those kind of key memory verses with these. Or like for me, where I'm teaching and I'm going to be using a lot of different verses, I could go ahead and mark those ahead of time. But I'm going to show you something. So I have here, I'm working in this soft leather bound Bible, and it doesn't really have a spot back here where I could stick this piece in. And so if I put this in my Bible, I'm just going to put it all in one spot just to kind of show you. You would put those each in a different area, but it would just hang out the top, which is fine. I mean, that's one way you could do it if you have this Bible. Ideally, I think you'll be using it with something like a hardbound journaling Bible. I don't have mine, so I'm just going to show you in my She Reads Truth Bible here. But the hardbound Bibles have this gap back here where you could stick this piece into that gap and then put your ribbon bookmarks. And so these are meant to be each in a different spot. You get the idea. But then you just have the word hope poking out and it's stuck down in the binding. So I won't be able to use it that way with my softbound Bible just because it doesn't have that space up there. But this is one of the new items there in the shop, and I like that it is the same colors as the Illustrated Faith products. I don't know that I am going to use it very much just because I don't like all that extra frill hanging from the top and the bottom of my Bible, so we'll see. I might end up passing it along to one of my kiddos to use. All right, last but not least is the giant tote bag. So same print as the organization bag. Now this is made out of canvas. It is not the oilcloth treatment like the other bag is. So that other bag, you could actually pour something onto the outside and it wouldn't seep into the fabric. It would just bead up. This one is canvas, so I think things would seep through if you weren't careful. So just, you know, it does feel a little bit different than other bag, but it is very, 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 very sturdy, and it has some room for expansion here. I'm actually going to use this weekend for my luggage, so I'm actually going to pack my clothes and that kind of thing in this bag. Since I'm only going away for a couple days, I can fit all of my clothes in here. To get an idea of how big this is, I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture now. So that picture was courtesy of my 10-year-old son, so it's as good as it's gonna get, but it gives you an idea just how big this bag is. And so it is lined with black, kind of a slick fabric, and it does have a zipper pouch on the inside. And then it's just one giant open compartment. I know, it's so big I can't even capture it on this camera. And it does have a zipper closure at the top. And so I'll be able to pack all my goodies in there, and then it's just black on the bottom. So if you're setting it down on the ground or something like that, you don't have to worry about getting this print dirty. It's just flat black on the back. So this is Do Everything in Love, 1 Corinthians 16:14, which is perfect because the topic I have to speak on is about loving one another. So perfect bag for this weekend, and I'm so excited to use these products. Be sure to check out everything that I talked about down in the description bar down below. Head on over to Dayspring where you can pick these items up, as well as this month's devotional kit. Those are affiliate links, just heads up. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.